What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's Greg at gunnyclear.com, and just wanted to touch bases here with everybody. How did your 2016 turn out? Did it turn out the way that you wanted to? I know for mine, it was okay, but there were still some things that I needed to accomplish that I did not, and I moved them over here to 2017 to do that. And one of the things I was listening to this morning was I was listening to Tony Robbins, and I always do some type of morning audio whenever I'm working out, just to kind of motivate myself and just to kind of keep things in perspective. And the one thing that he was talking about was some of the subliminal or emotional scars that you may have had from way back when, or who knows how long ago it may have happened to you. But these subconscious stoppers that have been embedded in your mind actually stop you from doing things that you really want to accomplish. And it's probably because there's a trigger there that kind of brings back a pain factor that actually stops you in your tracks and stops you from doing what you're doing. And he was talking about circus elephants. He was talking about how the training of a circus elephant is and what the life cycle is. And one of the things I found interesting was he was talking about how they take the baby elephant at a very young age away from his mother, and they actually chain this elephant down. And the little baby elephant, of course, its willpower and its spirit wants it to fight. And it keeps fighting against these chains, and it keeps tugging and pulling and tugging, and it's fighting even more and more. And eventually what happens is its spirit gets broken, and the baby elephant just gives up, and it realizes that it just can't beat the chains. And then from there they talk about how the training process continues to go on, and there's prods, and they use some type of shock treatment sometimes for these elephants, different things to try to get them to motivate to do the things that they want them to do in the circus. And then they talk about how as the elephant grows up and it gets older, they put a tiny little rope around its ankle in the exact same spot where that chain was. And it's a constant reminder for that elephant, because what happens is anytime that elephant starts to get out of line, and of course the elephant is huge now, but anytime it starts to get out of line, there's a slight little tug that's put on that spot, and instantly it remembers the pain that it went through when it was younger, that it could not fight and it could not win against those chains. And for us as adults, a lot of us set goals for 2016, whether it was to lose weight or start your own business, or maybe just to be more profitable, make more money, whatever it was. A lot of us ran into those chains that kind of stopped us dead in our tracks for doing what it was that we wanted to do. And for myself, I went through a lot of different, I went through some different seminars, some different training events, and different things for myself with my own businesses, because majority of my time I work from home, and a lot of personal growth and a lot of team developing is key for me. And one of the things that they talked about, was actually breaking those chains and breaking those barriers that actually stopped you from doing the things that you wanted to do, and to push through them. And for us as adults, like I was saying, our business and stuff, there's different times that we're going to run into different environments that kind of stop us dead in our tracks, because there's those subliminal or subconscious pains that we may have went through whenever we were younger as a child. There may have been some cool things that we wanted to do when we were growing up, being doctors or astronauts or racing motocross, or, like for myself, there was this huge hill down by the Dairy Queen there where I was raised at. And we used to ride BMX whenever we were kids. And I always thought it'd be cool to do a backflip on a bike. And everybody's like, nah, that can never happen. But then you fast forward to today, and you look at the motocross aspect of things, and you got guys doing backflips, and they're doing Supermans, and they're flying off their motorcycles. They're doing all kinds of crazy things on motorcycles. And I was talking about a bike, so... of course, when people tell you can't do something, you start to believe that. And that's one of the things that happened to myself. I started believing a lot of the things that people were saying, that you couldn't do this, or you can't do that, or You know, I struggled with reading whenever I was younger, and I struggled with spelling and the English side of the house, and I still do sometimes today. You know, but the big thing is I fight through it, and I don't stop as far as it goes, and I keep pushing forward to better myself. And I had to realize that um, those things that people said, it didn't matter what they said, because the bottom line was they didn't pay the bills. Um, that was on me. You know, I had to make the conscious decision to let go of the things of the past in order to move forward to the things of the future. And for myself, I mean, a lot of those things that I let go, it was crazy, because as I was kind of releasing and cutting off the strings and the chains that kind of stopped me from doing the things that I always wanted to do, I started to realize that, you know, there was people that were involved that when we were kids said some things that uh, maybe just kind of stuck in my mind, that it stopped me from being successful. However, they never even knew that it affected me that way. And for myself, I just let it go. I let it go a while ago, and you know, I just continue to push on every single day now. And I'm helping my team grow, and I'm helping other people grow their businesses as well. And we're all being successful at it. So I mean, it's really cool to be able to do that and be able to help people out. So my challenge to you is to sit down and think. Think about the things that pained you way back when. What is it that's actually stopping you? Are you working where you really dreamed of your dream job? Or are you just working there to pay the bills? Um, are you doing the things that you've always wanted to do? You know, I don't know. That's on you. But I guarantee you one thing, that there is something there that's probably stopping you from doing the things that you've always wanted to do. And my challenge to you is to cut the chains. Believe in you, because I know I believe in everybody. I believe everybody has a skill and a talent that they can bring to the table, that um, that is stored away inside of them, that they have not uh, untapped for a very, very long time. And for you, I wish you guys the best. And as far as the blogging goes, I'm going to continue to write these blogs. Continue to do some video blogging as well, as far as it is. And if you guys like it, cool. You know, comment below. Let me know if you got any ideas of things that you want to learn about or you want me to teach you on. And we'll kind of go with it from there. So you guys have a great day. You take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.